Alrighty, welcome back. This is Tea Time on Plus TV Africa. So in case you don't know, we have celebrities on this table that like to feel like they are busier than life.
See, there's no time. Let's just talk. Like, guys, let's talk real quick and let these people feel us. Let's talk now. Like, is this not what we're paid to do?
All right. Well, we have a hot topic. A very hot topic, and I want everybody to put their thinking caps on, even you guys as well. This is specifically to adult children, so basically adults. If you have a mama and papa, which you do, I don't think anyone came from sand, so we can all participate in this conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. Should parents interfere in personal lives of their adult children?
I need this topic, please. I hope my mom and my father, they are watching. What do you say? I hope they should they
intervene.
Okay, intervene. Okay.
Interfere, sorry.
Hey, that's the word.
That's the word.
They're
Interfere.
interfering. Yeah, they can intervene.
It sounds like you have a lot to pour out on the table.
Yes, you know, when they are beginning to ask you questions like marriage, that's my personal life. You know? Then they are beginning to pray for you and say by this time next year, that's my personal life. Do you know if I want two at once?
You know? Maybe I want to take it slowly.
Yeah, one.
Maybe one every 5 years or something, you don't know.
Yeah, we begin to intervene, but at the same time, we get that it's coming from a place of love, but I think they should be able to know when to draw the line, especially when the child, you know, my mom actually did that. So she was speaking to myself and my girlfriend on Saturday, was it Sunday? Yeah. So she was speaking to us, and then next thing she was talking about twins to my girlfriend and all that. And then the next thing, I took the phone, and I know she went to the dentist, right? So I just changed the topic. I was like, she was like, is that the one you're asking? That I'm telling you about twins. So I think, but at the end of the day, she got the message, which was something I appreciated, right? She was like, oh, is that the one you want to talk about? Okay, well, let's talk about my teeth now, since that's what you want to talk about. But I know some parents who actually get, you know, very, very offensive, very, you know, they go all about it. Like my dad has done it before when I told him that, look, until I'm like in a very, very comfortable spot, right? Before I would say I want to get married, and he told me, you must be crazy. You must be, you know, you actually use some very harsh words, and I'm like, it's not my marriage again. He's like telling me about how I will not be productive after a certain age and all that. That the older you,
I thought that was just the woman.
No, your sperm to get watered down. Your sperm count, you start, it gets slow and stuff. So people are really concerned about. Doesn't meet all the eggs.
Oh God. Well, I think personally, my own family, my mom and dad are like so chilled. They don't really meddle in our private life, because I feel they have their own lives, and that's something parents should actually like take like a lesson from my own parents. They have like, my mom is legit so like encapsulated in her life. Like she's a lawyer and she's still practicing till now. She told me that I will practice till I die, because I don't want to be, you know, when you're less busy now, every time calling, are you getting married? When are you giving us a child?
So what are you saying? My mom is busy on my dad.
No, what are you saying?
No, speak. Don't be busy going around the corner. Talk to me with my face, with your chest.
I can never like see my mom calling me, maybe if I'm of age, like maybe like I'm ready to get married or something like that, of age in quotes, and telling me when will you get married. She doesn't have time. She's writing a book. She's practicing law. My dad does not even, he doesn't even have time for that. Like he's not even thinking about his own life. Like, so I feel like I'm taking like a little bit of like lessons from them. So when I'm getting older, I think I should.
For you, stay single till you're 40.
They will.
If I hear that,
of course,
it is sure for you. Say they have their own private activities. She's writing it. You will be the book. You will be the next.
No, they would surely be concerned. But I'm saying like parents that involve and like meddle in their children's lives is because they don't have what they're doing, and that's the truth.
No,
I feel like sometimes it's because they're actually less busy. I have an aunt that's like always in her children's business because she's not doing anything. She has money. Her husband is very rich, and she's not doing anything. Every day, your wife didn't call me last week. I don't know why. She'll call the other one. Your wife is very rude. If someone is will you have time to like be saying if the wife is rude or not? I feel like if you're busy, if you find something you love doing, like not even work, you have a passion. Maybe you write, or something. You won't have time to be always like. Surely you should love your children and be
that's the
concerned.
word.
But always in their matter peddling, you won't have time for that.
Well,
I feel they should get a passion.
Our parents have reached retirement age, so
They should
get
get a passion, whether you've reached retirement age or not. You should have something you're doing so you don't meddle in your children's lives.
Depending on what part of your life. Now, my mother has never called me to ask me about my feeding regimen. She doesn't ask me about my, skincare.
I think it gets worse.
She doesn't ask me about,
That's your mom. Some people's parents are involved.
I mean,
in
at first I
everything.
disagreed that it was based on that, but now that I think about it, the people that have a higher frequency of choking from their parents are the ones that their parents are not, like, either the mom's a housewife or like
That's true.
they're really, really old and like all they can do is just think about people, you and stuff. Like, I think the more busy you are, the less of the interfering you would get, but I still think you would get interference. I think there's some personalities also that come into play. I don't think it's just being busy. Your mom could have been, even as she's doing her lawn, break time, come, have you? Whatever. Yeah, like, I think some personalities too don't really encourage that. What I would say is, personally, I love my mom's input in my life, like in certain decisions. So I involve her a lot in certain things, right? But there's sometimes when it comes to actual decision making. So like, you can tell me that you like this boy, but that doesn't mean I'm going to date the boy.
Of course not.
And also, I think with my mom especially, I think my mom is supposed to be a controlling mother. I'm just not controllable. That's another thing I've noticed. I think Nigerians, the way they've raised their kids are so interesting. I think we have the most sheltered adults I have ever seen. Like, people, grown men in Agbada that will be tensioning us Yoruba demons on Instagram and living in their parents' house. Like, that is so brand new to me, because at 18, 17, I was already out of the country and I haven't lived at home since then for more than 5 months. After that, I'm out again. So I've grown to be very, very independent. So my mom really struggles with trying to, like, mother me and things like that. Another personal story would be, like, when I was getting engaged, I got engaged to a Caucasian man. My mom started, never in this house. It's not going to happen. Kiniko. You see, all of those things on a normal day, Nigerian born and raised that I've met, and I've met thousands. I mean, this is my home. They will not even bring the man home, because mommy has said, I don't want Igbo. They don't bring Igbo. I don't do any of those ones. So even if you want to interfere, I'll not allow you. I'll do what exactly I want to do. I will get your
like it should be done.
Yes. I will get your opinions. If it makes sense, sure. If you can't convince me, sure. I'm like, mommy, you know me already. And sometimes she was trying to, even like last weekend, she was trying to, I can't share that one, but she was insisting on me doing something, and I was just like, Mom, your daughter. Let's not even act like as if I've already decided.
Alrighty.
So she was not like, oh yeah, that's she'll leave it and stuff. So it really depends on the child as well. But there are some people that I feel like need their parents' guidance every step of the way. Some people are not as intuitive. Some people have no thinking capacity of their own. Some people need their parents to hand them the husband, hand them the.
Another thing I've realized that your childhood and how you behaved depends on how the parents will call you as well. Now, I was the last kid, right? I had a lot of juvenile delinquencies. I did a lot of terrible things. I did a lot of things that, parents would probably be like, Shomo, you were okay, Sha. That kind of thing. But I didn't see them do a lot of that with my elder ones, right?
Because they were more behaved.
Yeah, and because I was the last, right, I was prone to doing a lot of more stuff that they were not able to do. I remember when the first time that my dad saw my tattoo, he just happened to walk into the bathroom and I was taking a shower with my t-shirt on. Do you understand? And he was like, are you on drugs? Like, why are you puffing with your clothes on? And that was because I heard him walking in, right? He walked into the room and my bathroom was in there. And he walked into the room and immediately I just grabbed t-shirt, wore it and stood under the shower. And he was like, and he just wanted to tell me something. So he felt like, he's like, what's a loser? And I had to open up to him that, look, it's actually because of my tattoos, and that was like the first time they realized that I even had a tattoo, right? So all of those things will come as a shock to them because they did not see it with the other kids. Yeah. So now they be like, okay, if I told you a tattoo, if I told PSAT, if I let's talk to him, you want me not marry you? Do you get? So sometimes I just see like it's because of who I was too, right? So it's actually very important to also, go back home, especially when you've gotten to a certain level.
If you started to make moves that were weird, out of character for you, your mother in her busy
Shadow,
life, she will call you all the time. A lot more well behaved.
All her 5 children are just like,
doing well, and in Nigeria, doing well is you have a job, you're not getting into trouble, there's no tattoo on your body or piercings.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You're not doing
You're not doing well. If I'm not doing well, we are all not doing
well. I'm not doing well.
So, but at the end of the day, right? I don't think I've seen my dad write me stuff like, I'm very proud of you.
He hasn't written.
No, like growing up, like I didn't see a lot of that. But now that maturity is coming into play, we're beginning to share more private moments. We're beginning to have dinner, business meetings and stuff. He start writing in his messages, my son, I'm proud of you. That might just be all he would write me the whole day. Do you understand? So I think it's actually very important that the better you get in life, the older you get and the more you realize this thing, just get close to your parents. Speak to them from time to time. Make business plans with them. Make dinner dates with them. Do you get what I mean? Just let them know the new you.
I think for me, the biggest thing will come from, I love what you said, where a lot of the times parents give birth to children and make them their life. I think it's
they want to live vicariously through.
Yes, I think it's necessary when they're younger because we literally cannot think for ourselves. And I guess it's easier said than done to just detach so easily. But after a while, you still have to learn to detach yourself, your life and your image from that child. Because sometimes our parents are not, they don't have a problem with what we're doing. They just have a problem with what we're doing for themselves. Like, it doesn't look good for me. And I'm like, I'm not actually you. So, there has to be that separation. But I think also for young adults, especially in this country, you need to start also getting the audacity to also stay put in your dreams, in your decisions, in your image, how you choose, especially if you're comfortable with it. If it's music you want to do, insist on that, because
we don't have that enabling environment like America. Like, if I want to stand against my mom, like, okay, I'm not working, I'm not doing anything, how will I survive?
Bro, you will.
How?
Oh, bro, you will.
How? You just move out.
Yes. Babe, you hustle.
Let's end this show. We go to school you after. We don't go school you so that we don't go look like bad influence.
I'm telling you.
We'll tell you after the show.
Your father's house. I'm telling you, you will suffer.
Look at me. I'm not suffering. I left. My mama has not given me one.
What type of advice is that, young lady? Don't do that.
No. I'm saying that if you're actually, what if I was saying that, that you can just do what you want. There are sometimes that you just have to follow in line. No. So you have a roof under your head and you have money.
It's not about roof over. Even in the Bible, it says man shall not live by bread alone. What are you talking about?
What are you saying?
It's true. But it's true. No, it's true. It's true what if I saying. It's true what if I saying about bread, because you can't always pick comfort. If I want to do music and I'm in a home that is not supporting that, leave the bread, leave the comfort, leave that shelter. Go out.
Don't even be giving that. Hey, don't pour your tea.
Go out into the street, hustle the hustle. We are doing it. Many people are doing it. People that have sat on that table, the youngins, P Prime, Tori Kesh, artists, they've left home. He
said, don't leave your father. My guy, if your father is holding you back from your dreams, your father has lived his life.
No, we're not saying that he's holding you back from your dreams. I know many people that were studying my course, but they didn't want to study it. Do you understand? So I'm saying that kind of person now, you're 16 or 15 at that age. You're entering first year.
It's a rap. It's a rap.
Mommy, I want to go into comedy. Oh yeah, now bye-bye. Go outside and go and hustle.
Yes.
It happens.
Yes.
But like, it's not everybody that's from the streets that
babe, you will not understand.
You're not from the streets and you cannot.
Nobody's from the streets.
You don't have to be from the streets.
You don't have the street sense to actually make that.
Hey, please, let's end it.
Someone like me.
Speak for yourself. It's a personal issue.
No, it's
a mind thing. There is nothing, Neymar, that you cannot do. Today, let me tell you. Let me tell you. It's because you're making a choice. If something happened, God forbid, to
the
your
directors
family,
are saying the show is over. The directors are saying
it's a mind.
The directors are saying the show is over.
Have you not seen people that don't have family?
Everybody cannot be like that. That's what I'm saying. The advice you're giving is like
baby
general.
girl, it's a mind thing. Anybody can do whatever they want.
My
darling,
please,
it is
not
a rap.
Everybody.
Oh yeah, it's okay. It's a rap. Oh, let's end the show. It's okay. It's okay. That is a wrap.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. If you have
I just
been...
wanted to hear the man's voice
Oh,
stop.
I don't want
I just
anyone...
wanted that voice to stop.
If even your voice, let's end this show.
Yes, my voice will stop.
They're going to yank us off.
Yes.
Please go join us on social media with the hashtag Tea Time. Remember that you can also watch this episode in case you join in between. You want to watch the whole thing. Please feel free to go to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. Everything is there. We also have a repeat of the show at 4:30 today. Remember that we're also going to be doing this every day of the week, 10:30 and 4:30. We're on RTTV and we're in London, on RTTV and in London on Ben Television. Thank you, God, to my sheltered friend.
Yeah, shelter.
Noma. And my dream chaser friend, Anchor Ifeoluwa Shike. Thank you for keeping it jiggy. And of course, the entire production team. Thank you. Shout out. My name obviously remains Ifeoma. Enjoy your day.